Hey, I'm Janae. I'm the reasonable and rational one.
I'm Kristen, the dramatic and chaotic one. You're welcome. Together, we somehow make this friendship work and overshare way too much. If it's awkward, embarrassing, or hilarious, we're going to talk about it.
With that said, welcome to Well, Want to Talk About It? Where we unpack life, love, and all the messy stuff in between. It's sort of like therapy, but much cheaper.
Or, like hanging out with your bestie.
Hey guys, welcome back to Well, Want to Talk About It? We officially have our first guest, which happens to be my husband, Jeremy Meaux.
My brother, J-Mo. Look, it's the Jeremy Meaux episode. J-Mo!
So I will never call him J-Mo. That is his oil field trash name. And I prefer to not bring that into our home. So
about trash.
J-Mo, where you got that loud ass shirt? You saw I got my J-Mo shirt on.
Well, old DP wears these Dustin Poirier. Shout out D. And I love them. So I got some. And every time I put them on, I get reminded, oh, you got your Dustin Poirier shirt on.
But at
So,
least it's not best.
okay. Well, let me jump in and make this very clear. So because people are gonna be like, what? Dustin Poirier. This is not really branded to him. I don't know where we were going, and he went get this shirt, and it was supposed to wear nice too.
You told me something Hawaiian. They got trees on it. And I wanted them to see the tree.
And so when he came home and he put it on, I'm like, where are you going with that Dustin Poirier shirt? Because you know that he wears all the bright, eccentric shirts and stuff, which don't get me wrong, I love them. But he wears it no matter where we go all the time. So now it's just, that's what we call it when he walks out the room. And it's like, we've got your Dustin Poirier shirt on.
It could be worse.
And I got more than one. Like, we don't repeatedly wear it. I got my white one.
This is the only bright one you have.
No, my white one ain't as bright. That's right.
No, it could be worse. He don't have a vest on yet. I always know when it's that time of year.
Tomorrow's supposed to have a cold front. My trusty.
Every time whenever I know when it gets to be about that. I mean, listen, last week I was surprised, I didn't get to see it, but when it was cold, because I can always tell you it's Thanksgiving, Christmas coming up, because J-Mo got the vest on.
You know what? I'm actually going to call him out though. What you don't know is so where this even started was at a soccer game years ago, like many years ago. And he teased a dad. He would go with
I didn't tease him.
He would go with his t-shirts. He always
talking behind their back and still teasing.
All this opinion.
And he was like, where's that guy going? In his vest. And from that day forward, he would always call up the best dad, or the dad with the best. How we would say that?
Yeah, I said, oh, best guy.
Yeah, best guy.
Well, I mean, I thought he put his jacket on and forgot his sleeves. I didn't know if he unzipped them or what we did.
And now you got lots of jackets.
Oh, I wear them at work. I got a vest at work. I couldn't wait for it to get cold.
And now, all these years later, we buy him one every birthday and every Christmas. We literally buy him a new vest because
and cologne.
He outwears the same gray one all the time. So we try to change the colors. He is green, he is navy blue, and he still goes back to Old Faithful from like 6 years ago.
Well, we got a favorite. Oh, that's my favorite shirt. That's the J-Mo shirt.
The first hint of north wind, I go put it on.
Oh yeah, he can't wait. He cannot wait to wear the vest. The thing about these shirts is because Jeremy loves his birthday, which is on Christmas Eve.
That's the first birthday I ever went to. We had these shirts.
And so he didn't know, but I had shirts made for everyone. A lot of them have like that person in the shirt. So I had one in the picture with him. His kids all had a picture with them. And
I was still a new sister at that point.
Yes, if you didn't have a picture with him, then faced by himself.
I mean, listen, we probably have confused some people at this point, but J-Mo actually does have a sister. Before me.
We're going to explain this really quick.
Yeah,
because
I'm his new sister, but he does have a sister. Listen, I got to come into the story like way later after she had done dealt with all the bullshit.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this. I have grown up with both of them, and her and I are just so much more on the same page. And his mom did not need to have two of him. So it's It's a very good thing.
Fast forward to adulthood, and then you got two, Jimmy.
God bless me.
And listen, we have to tell them about the blended family because I told you about whenever I first met y'all, I was stalking Facebook. But before we do that, when asking about the blended family, my question provoked the story of y'all's, I call it y'all's love story because I think it's so unique, but it's a sweet story.
I probably thought it was sweeter than Janae. She thought it was kind of, horrific at times.
Traumatizing.
It is definitely a up and down. The cliche of a roller coaster ride. There were fun times, good times, sweet times, and there was nightmares, and it went back up. It's been a long ride.
Rewind. What, you ready? Rewind to 10 years old, because that is where the story that I heard started, was around the 10-year-old mark.
He was 10. I was 8. We ended up with the same babysitters, lived down the same street. And that's where we met. And
I had a playground with babies.
well, they had a
For the other
backyard.
kids, not for me. Miss Violet.
Rest her soul. So let's be nice.
Yes.
He was very hyper. He was bad. He would get in trouble all the time. I wasn't about that. And so he was more entertainment at the babysitters. And then always would just stare at me, even at a young age. It
For
was
glasses, then she really saw my eyes.
And so we would always play this game, Kiss Chase, all the kids. And there was 2 oak trees, and a couple of people would stand in the middle of the trees, and then everybody else would run back and forth. And if you got caught, then they would kiss you. Mind you, all young kids, kiss on the cheek. It was nothing like make out sessions. However, he would, when it was his turn to be in the middle, he acted like no one else was playing. And he would just stare at me. And he's like, hey, Nay. He would always call me Nay for my nickname. And he would just wait to catch me. And I ran really, really fast. So he never, ever had the opportunity, because I always
When she took breaks, I go sit
yes.
by.
And then that always was the case, even growing up. I mean, if I had a boyfriend, he wanted to fight him. Wanted to fight. We had to leave the festival because he wanted to fight him, even though that was my boyfriend. He just always acted.
Were they scared of my brother? Good job, buddy.
I mean,
Good, bro.
I don't know. They were scared of
When you left the festival,
I didn't.
right?
That is true. I never thought of it like that.
Speaks volumes. Tells me all I
But if
need.
you know me, I am not sitting there trying to watch a fist fight. I'm out. So
Remember that time we went to Total Wine?
oh my God. Yes.
And that guy was talking about whatever, and we were tired of
He was talking politics.
Well, very opinionated politics.
Very.
And so I'm looking at JMO, and I'm like, what we doing here? We causing a scene? We not causing a scene? Like, what we doing? And all of a sudden, Janae, who, doesn't like fist fights, she like leans over the basket and says something to this guy. And I'm like, oh, I was
just
proud.
said-
Were you proud, JMO?
I was.
I was so proud.
I just said it was enough. And the only reason I had to step out and act out a character is because I trusted myself in that moment more than I trusted you two combined in the same vicinity.
I appreciate the fact that we can be her excuse to misbehave. I don't mind it. I'm fine with it.
I think she trusted the fact that to turn around and said something.
No,
It's fault.
I
wasn't sure if we were causing a scene. I mean, I was ready to cause a scene, but I wasn't sure.
I did not even hear what they were talking about at first. And then I kind of heard, and then I never paid any mind to it until I heard you two discussing what the possibilities were.
Yes.
And
I
then,
think this is why we're not allowed in public without her.
so then I stepped in because, like,
The
I said,
monitoring.
Yeah, we need a hall monitor.
Yeah.
We get in
Right.
trouble.
so yeah.
Quick.
So anyway, yeah, we never dated. When I was younger, it was I'd find like the fighting and the bad boy attractive. And then of course you turn 21 years old, and then you find
The bad boy attractive.
you find the bad boy attractive. So we started dating when I was 21. So he was 23. And
Still
then
putting that business out. Let everybody know.
and he found a way to keep me. I was pregnant by the time and had a baby by the time I was 22. So
But it kept you temporarily at that point, because
Yes.
that's not where the story ends. It started at 10 years old. And then, you can fast forward to out of high school, y'all dated, y'all have a child together, and then it ended again, right?
Oh yeah, it ended.
For 10,
It
I
act-
might have heard a story or two about where you were.
That's-
None of that matters.
Nah,
No, listen.
that's neither here or there.
if
It was
you-
my golden birthday, my daughter's birthday. I mean,
Your birthday is days after her.
She was born on December 19th.
Oh,
And then
that's
she
your-
went back into the hospital for jaundice. Me and her happened to be in the hospital on his 24th birthday, which was his golden birthday. So he was not able to
Yeah, not his 18th birthday. Not his
his
21st
golden
birthday.
And it was very important. I mean, who misses their golden birthday?
I mean,
Well,
I was 9, so I don't know.
regrettably, I didn't miss
So-
mine, and if I could change all that, I would have nowadays. But
I mean,
Oh, look at that.
but listen, Lane and I were so understanding. We held our own in the hospital. We wanted him to go have a good time. You only get one golden
no, you
birthday.
threatened my life.
Yeah, right.
like,
And why we
and
were
Janae was a lot less patient than
gave a lot less grace.
I guess. I mean, respective.
In this situation, I don't think anybody would give grace.
No.
Let me tell you, we laugh about all this now because it's called forgiveness and moving on and repenting. Still to this day, he says he's sorry. But the funny thing, not even funny, I shouldn't say it like that. But I remember we were in the hospital the day of his birthday, which he was having he called it his surprise birthday party, which was so funny. I'm sitting there watching him and I'm like, surprise birthday party. Does he not know what surprise means? He's telling me about it. So I comes with one of his best friends at the time. They walk into the hospital room and he's coming to show off his new baby girl that's in the jaundice bed with glasses.
She was still beautiful. Lainey, you were gorgeous.
And he walks in with his friend and the friend's looking at the baby. He's like, well, all right, we're going to go.
Oh, that went over well.
Where y'all going? Well, I need to go to the mall and get me a new shirt for my surprise birthday party tonight. You what? Needless to say, I think security had to be called.
They did, yes.
Like, hell no, what you mean?
And so
Yeah,
by
The monitor of Janae was
so the what she means by she and Lainey were understanding is he almost died that day.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
And listen, I'm not making light of it. But I mean, if you can't get through, I mean, we're married today, so there's been a lot of discussion for healing purposes. But
So fast forward 10 years, I guess we could talk about the blended family at this point, because in those 10 years, there were a total of 5, because there was Lainey, and then 4 more after that
yes.
in those 10 years.
Yes.
Yeah. J-Mo got some baby mamas.
Yeah. What I do.
Do you want to explain? Do you want me to explain? Where would you like to go with this?
I got some good baby mamas. I'm going to say that right quick. They're all great mothers.
You are very fortunate. Listen,
I am. All my children's mothers are great.
Janae and I have actually talked about the fact, though, that you have fantastic baby mamas.
Oh, I do.
You know,
There's some frustration over the years. And listen, I want to do a whole podcast one day using our blended families as some examples of what to do and what not to do, because we have some really good things, but then we also have made a lot of mistakes, a lot. And we still don't have a perfect, scenario. So it's just things you can't go back and do. So I would love to revisit this later, but today's just to give the rundown because I'm sure people were confused.
They're spouse kids.
So me and him had Lainey, and then we did not stay together. Then he and I both moved on and got into other relationships. He got married, had Christian,
Mm-hmm.
who is now 18 years old. I got married. I have Hunter, who is 18 years old. They literally were born 1 week exactly apart. We ended up going through a divorce coincidentally at the same time, different reasons. And then he had Ryder, who is now 16 years old. And then he had a daughter with someone else, but she had some things going on. So I inherited Jana when Jana was 2.5 years old. And so we have sole custody of her, and now she's 13. And in between there, I did have a pregnancy. I delivered, and she did not make it. So that's Gracie, in which Gracie is actually,
Should have been same age as Jana, right?
well, she would be 14.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
She turns 14, and then Jana follows about 6 months later and turns 14.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I can look at it from the outside, and I think it's a really neat love story.
It came with a lot of twists and turns. A lot of it went down was, probably not ideal for all the children and stuff, but you do the best you can with, the way it all fell. And like I said, so it's beautiful, very proud of. And some, I know we could, if we could go back, I know that we would do things different. But that's why we say, some of these moms have really, thank God, Jeremy works away. And so they do everything, really,
Oh, yeah.
And even though he's not there as much as he could or should, they still probably give him a lot of grace. He used to get mad at me because he was like, why are you always taking up for them? And I'm like, because I was that mom, like I was taking care of the kids by myself.
Yeah.
And I get it. I will never, ever forget what it's like to be in those shoes.
Yeah.
When you're not with the kid's dad. And sometimes it's tough. So
You said he works away.
still, yeah. He
Works
always
in the-
did.
Works in the oil field.
Yeah. How many years have you been in the oil field?
Going on 29.
I hear a lot of young guys in this area, especially, talk about, oil field money, oil field
Oh,
money.
yeah.
They're chasing that dollar because there's money to be made in the oil field. So if you could go back almost 29 years ago, like, tell me about that. What would you have done differently? Would you still, as far as your career goes?
Well, my initial plan with that was my cousin, he started before me, and I saw the paychecks. So, as a little boy, I had all these little boy dreams. Let me tell you, when it rained, I had this yellow slicker suit. I thought I was going to be working for Slim Code. That didn't work. Then I got a stray dog, Rocky. He was with me, and then I wanted to be a canine officer.
I'm really excited to see that you've replaced that big bad Rocky with.
But still, he's still to be a canine.
Nice.
So after that, I wanted to be a welder. It was all kind of. I've had
A cop. I remember he
a
was
canine officer. Oh yeah.
I remember him
Well, at least now he can live vicariously through Cameron.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I get daily report. With Cam.
Does it make you sad?
Oh, sometimes I put handcuffs in my back. It's
Do
crazy.
you sometimes run after people and tackle them and want to arrest
Well, I
them?
look at the guys that work with me. I'm like, I got you.
You think you could take them?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the dime.
Wouldn't that be funny if one you take off running? I just tackle them from behind in the gravel.
Stop resisting.
They would
Stop resisting. 21, 22 Filipino. I got one in custody. I'll be 10-8. 10-15.
You know what it is?
Yeah, 10-15 is arrest.
Is it
I can't tell you what 10-8 is. I just hear it. But it's one of the things, Like I grabbed the radio on location about 10-15. No, not 45. So crazy. The things like in my younger life, like that I never thought I wanted to be a cop, but
well, because we've never seen you run.
I've never seen anything chase him.
yeah. Something big got to be chasing me, or something's on fire. Yes, I ran whenever Laney and them flipped the side by side that day, and they had kids flying out. I was cooking, and I did. Oh my God! I ran then.
This is when we lived at your house, and it's all glass in the front. And I remember being inside, and all of a sudden I see Jeremy both run, and I don't remember who was in the house with me. I remember we looked, and we're like, something's bad happening.
Well, that's what happened. I was cooking outside, and I flipped so many side by sides, 4-wheelers. That sound.
Yeah.
And I'm cooking, and we bullshitting, and I hear that sound, and I knew the girls were riding it. And when I heard that sound, I dropped the spoon, and I took off running. And sure enough, when I made the corner, it was still flipping, and then the wheels were turning.
Did you burn dinner?
I didn't give a damn about dinner that evening, but I had a guy with me that worked with me in New Mexico, and he actually just stood there stirring the pot.
So you
was
did not burn dinner.
No.
It was Lainey and like 5 of her friends. It was serious. It was sad. I had to call.
Nobody was seriously hurt, but we had some.
Lainey's still alive today, guys, to tell about
Yeah.
it. It's fine.
Well, they all are.
Well,
Yeah.
They're making it sound like somebody died.
I
Nobody
think I
died.
had only one concussion and some with little bleeding and everything. I
Yeah.
took.
Well,
Oh shit! People were like actually injured.
No, I took them to the bathroom with the white floors and everything.
Oh,
And
they
I
were
had
dripping blood.
them all lined up, and I had to physically check them and be like, okay.
And you diagnosed the concussion.
And I had the
No.
doctor did. The parent took them.
They pay good money for people to diagnose things. Like you should have diagnosed it right there in Georgetown.
You know what? Next time NASA needs something with a fucking burn, I'm gonna diagnose that.
Right.
Yeah, no, that was scary.
Hey. Yep. Oh, yes, sir. Elon, I'll be there in a minute. All right,
Elon. It said yes, sir, Elon.
I mean, fuck. If we could just start diagnosing shit.
No, that was scary. That was really scary. But yeah, fortunately, everything was okay. I don't remember where we were going.
And he didn't burn his.
Oh, the running. No, he didn't. But the running, yeah, I'm telling you, we seen him. If Jeremy Meaux's running,
It's bad.
oh, it's bad. Something's wrong.
Okay, so
And you acting like I can't run.
well, I've never seen
I
it.
know.
I mean,
married to him. I don't.
I mean, look, I ran in basketball. I was good, but I didn't realize I dribbled so much with the kids.
Yeah.
So,
Honestly.
but I ran. I mean, Jesus.
I thought we were forbidden from doing it.
No, maybe you should have. Yeah, you should have learned that. You should have been filed for traveling more.
Because I traveled too.
You probably surprised you. I knew the basketball term.
Jimmy,
Oh, yes.
That was so impressive.
Definitely dribbled a lot, carried the ball.
Yeah,
I'm so impressed.
I know. I very
But let me say something. I have something to say to the listeners.
regarding sports.
I have something to say to the listeners. I always jokingly say, I always say with a straight face, I'm the funny one. And listen, sometimes that's true, but I'm going to tell you what, Janae is funny. Y'all don't get to see it enough because
They see hard talk all the time.
Oh,
They know I'm funny.
my God, because sometimes you say shit with like a straight face and I'm like, it takes me a second. I'm like, oh, damn, that was fucking hilarious. Takes me a
I
minute.
don't think you're so serious all the time.
I know.
Oh my
I
God.
am getting this bad rap of being so serious.
But you're not.
I know. Anyway,
Uh,
I'm a fan of myself.
Okay.
You know, if nobody else thinks I'm funny, bitch, I laugh on myself.
That's right. That's right. So back to saw your cousin's paycheck. Back to the
So yeah. Oh,
Look
Lord.
at ADD.
We went
drive.
fuck. I didn't really. So yeah, and I was like, I had a plan. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it like 2 or 3 years.
Phil's face.
Then I'm gonna go be a cop.
Yeah. 2 or 3 years in the oil field, then you were going to be a cop.
Yep.
But
That
then
didn't happen.
you got that paycheck with your name on it.
Yeah.
Well, he did get out for a hot minute and
It's
decided.
not a hot
Yeah,
minute.
You-
I don't know what you call a hot minute.
pest control guy.
Oh my God, for 4 months?
That's a hot minute.
For 4 months in my entire life, I wasn't in the oil field.
That's a hot minute.
And that
Can somebody Google hot minute? Can I get the Urban Dictionary out, please?
because I actually got what happened with that was I actually got my foot caught up in a Coflex hose. We were doing a gravel pack job and I was hurt. Well, I thought that was going to be my out. Like I just wasn't going to go back. And then I got a good friend of mine. I got on with a pest control company. And let me tell you, it wasn't my forte. I mean,
I wonder if that is what's wrong. Maybe you could get some work comp now because maybe that foot thing or whatever, maybe that's what's wrong with your hip now.
it's transcendent.
He had to do something the other day, and his pinky was hurt. And this happened how many years ago? It don't go straight.
Look,
It's
can't
good.
get no better than that.
It's Herbie.
Hey,
He had to do something the other day, and they were like, "Can you straighten your finger?" And he's like, "No." And I asked him, I said, "Do you think you can?" Because now everybody sues. Everybody
sue
wants to
has-
sue.
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Hey, you think did the statute of limitation run out that you could sue for that finger?"
Well, I think this hip issue is a follow-up to the foot
I don't know.
Hey, the hip.
75 years ago.
Before you were a hot shot driver for a little while,
Oh, I did that too. Yeah.
he tried that.
You didn't like this.
That wasn't good either.
No.
The only time he would get excited about those jobs when he would get called out is the Jake breaks. I learned what Jake. he would do the
Yeah.
Jake.
That seems like that would be your favorite, just
Oh,
knowing your
yeah.
personality.
I love that, but I didn't love the.
You can do it. Show her the Jake breaks.
Oh, that's my drink.
Oh yeah. Like I made people do that. Like before I was supervising and stuff. Like we get to the yard when we work land and hit the Jake brakes to dispatch it.
Like, oh, that reminds me of like Top Gun. Like whenever they do the flybys.
Oh yeah.
That was like your
Me
favorite
and,
movie.
me and my buddy Buck.
Did you know that we dressed up as Top Gun?
Well, I mean,
Being that I know y'all, I seen it.
You know why we had to do that? Because she wanted to be Maverick.
Yeah.
She has the brown eyes.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
I'm taller than her too, so there's that.
I see.
I was goose. I had a shirt, kind of like I got a JMO shirt. I got.
Why are you not showing off your shirt? What's the point in wearing it on the episode if you're not going to show it?
I was over there like looking at my chest.
That was a long. You wore the shirt.
That's when he only had one sister.
That is true.
Now he's got two.
What you gonna do whenever Crystal shows up?
Listen, honestly, I've never had a sister. I'm really anxious to meet her. I need a sister too.
Chris,
She's an awesome sister too.
I'm
excited.
I know Crystal, and I bet you're more excited than she is. So, what else would you like to know while we have him here? Because this week, this almost didn't happen.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, this almost did not happen.
I'm supposed to be home 5 days ago.
You were supposed to be home last weekend. It's all the time. So we said made sense to have him on because I know we get a lot of questions and he's always coming up. And so we thought that would be fitting. So we planned this, I don't know how long. And then last weekend didn't happen. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I've heard all week he was going to be home and he never was. So we gave up. We're like,
Oh, she's not back.
Yeah, we gave up. And then he shows up today.
What time is it right now? Okay, so 2 hours ago, I was 30 minutes away from here thinking I might be able to take a nap because Simply Elaborate had me up at 4 this morning.
Which was beautiful, by the way, and everything went so good. And the bride was absolutely the most amazing thing to work with.
So I didn't even know we were doing, none of us knew we were even doing this. And I finally, before I dozed off, I called and I'm like, I need to know what we're doing because if we're not, I need to know before I take a nap. Like, do I need to wash my hair or no?
What she's saying is no one knew we were doing this. Is like the point of parking my truck, then getting here from Simply Elaborate and saying, hey, we'll do a podcast, like we'll film today.
Your face said it all. And that's not what your face looked like whenever we first said it. And actually, when we walked in the house, Janae said, Kristen has something to ask you.
Yeah. But he made the face and I get it. I understand this.
To be fair, JMO woke up at what time this morning?
1:45.
1:45 this morning to get on the road by 2 o'clock, 2:05.
Now, mind you, the last 35 days, I've never slept. Well, I'm lying. 2 days.
There was that one time you slept till like 6 o'clock in the morning.
6 o'clock. But hey, every day prior, I was up at 2 or 2:05, 2:10 at the latest and on the road.
Yeah.
So after 30 something days, and then you get up even earlier because you want to come
and
home.
how many hours did you drive to get here?
7.
7 hours driving to get here. When we got home from doing our Simply Elaborate job, he had literally walked in the door 10 minutes before we arrived back at her house. And it was
at our house. It's crazy. Wow.
Did I say our house?
No, you said her. It's ours.
I'm sorry. His name's on the mortgage. So by then we're talking about doing this at like noon, 1 o'clock. And he just looks at us like, bitch, I have been up. I mean.
Well, it was just a lot because I was tired and then being gone so much, I don't get to go to my son's soccer game. So I misunderstood the times with that. And then I got this going on. And then I've been away from the Cajun food as much as I have. So I can't wait. Tomorrow's supposed to be somewhat chilly. That's weather. And I want to cook a gumbo. Like I want to pile everything up before I go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then got to wake up, go to church in the morning. And like, I hope we're done by 10.
But then listen, I'll be honest. I'll be honest though. The thing is that Janae then helped you see your error in your ways. And here we are now.
Oh yeah, she redirected everything.
It's good.
Well, he made Ryder soccer game.
The second half,
but
which is better than not making either.
Right. I mean, listen, that was the best we can do today. But which is more than what he has been doing. So
yeah. Well, he moved out of town.
He moved to Texas. You don't like that joke.
I know he loves it when I say that.
He actually does not like that joke. He takes offense to it.
Because I haven't. It sucks. It's
I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry because I think it's funny, but
yeah,
I'm sorry you're offended.
He gets sensitive about that as much as you get sensitive when I call you loud. Does that make sense?
She calls me loud.
I don't like it. It's very aggressive.
Yes.
You know what she called me a while ago? I mean, the other day. You know what she called me? She called my voice. piercing.
I was trying to find a different word. She didn't like loud.
She thought piercing was better.
I told her I need a book of synonyms because I said something yesterday and she's like, I don't like it. You see that? I'm like, I need another word that means the same thing.
Adjectives is what you meant.
No, synonyms. It's not the same.
Oh, it's the same. But adjectives describes the action.
Yeah.
Right. But I have plenty of
Thank
those.
you, Professor Meaux.
Was that a little boy dream too?
No. I never wanted to do that.
Remember that time whenever you tried to make me and Jeremy do this whole broke 25 concept because we were spending frivolously? Remember that time?
Well, we all were, and that was the agreement that you and I made. Was this year was going to be broke 2025,
and so then Jeremy and we were going to get Frosties, which if you're not from Louisiana, it's like a frozen daiquiri. We have drive-thrus, so if you're not from Louisiana, you should probably come visit. So I had gone by the daiquiri shop to pick up the daiquiris, and what I discovered is that you can get 3 daiquiris for the same price as you can get a gallon of daiquiris, and the gallon is equal to 4 daiquiris.
Yes. Simple math.
So broke 25 is get the gallon. It's a better deal. Well, Janae doesn't think so because she says we only need 1 each.
Well, she sees the big old bag like we're about to pop a straw in it.
Honestly, we would save time.
And cups.
Yeah, we're wasting cups. There's also less wastage for the world. I don't think that we have actually addressed Simply Elaborate, but I keep referencing it. So Janae and I also have an event business. Like, for example, today we did a bridal brunch. It was for the bridal party and her guests
some of her family that was there. Yeah.
While they get dressed for the wedding today.
Coffee bar, mimosas, a whole brunch spread.
Yeah. So we do events like that. So
Balloon
garlands, y'all. Those are a labor of love. It's a lot, but when you stand back and look at what you've done, it's impressive, honestly.
Yeah, we always love it afterwards.
Yeah, I love that you love the details at the end.
It sucks in the moment.
Sometimes,
especially when I think, oh man, I'm doing good.
No.
Only to be corrected.
Do you remember
when we hung the signs in the soccer minute?
That's the first time I ever got in
Is
trouble.
it loud in your ears or is it just me? Is it
loud?
loud? No.
Hey, it's whenever we hung them pictures of the seniors and I'm like, that looks good like this. Wall will reroll.
It's the first time I ever got in trouble.
Yeah. Well, we're going to wrap it up.
No. So,
okay, what happened was Hunter did all 4 years at Acadia High for soccer. And the first year, you were not here yet. The second year, Kristen came and helped it, but I still had my dad and my husband. And as we're trying to hang something, I wanted this hung like this, space this far apart. Like, I wanted everything as I get
and
to
we didn't have a measuring tape to get it that far apart.
We just got her eyes.
Yeah.
And she was born with, inches and.
Yeah.
And
laser.
They are literally like this, in this exact position, both going at it. What they're going to do.
We were standing and he was on a ladder. But yeah, you were right in the middle.
And
unfortunately.
Yeah. When she says going at it, it's because I felt like there was one way to do it like that. And Jeremy was up on the ladder trying to do it a different way. And so we were like loudly discussing the differences in how we thought it should be done. But we weren't doing it angry. We were just getting loud to talk over each other.
Right. Nobody was angry or mad at the time. And
At the time.
Yeah, until you walked up.
Give it 32 seconds and y'all are going to hear the rest of the story.
I am standing here and I'm doing this and I'm thinking, first of all, I think they all forgot that I was driving the ship. And so
It was her party. Yeah.
I
We were just the hands.
I couldn't even think
We live a
anymore.
labor.
The labor.
And at this time, I don't even knew how I wanted it done.
We talked about also in episode 2, maybe, about once you have your vision, it is very hard to deter you all. So you had your vision at that point.
She had never done a thing with me before.
That's the first time I ever got in trouble.
It was. She had never done an event with
Not
me
me.
before. But when it came,
He been getting in trouble since he was 10.
yeah,
Glutton for punishment.
no one. You should probably reword that. First
The
night,
love of my life.
first night home, and he chooses those words. That's so bad.
J-Mo.
Shame on you.
Well, wait, hold on, stop. Pause. Try again. Love of my life.
I've learned. And just her helpful advice has taught me to
When are you going to say she's the love of your life?
live my life.
There you go. Go ahead, Jeanette, your turn.
Well, and I make you a better human.
Yes. They keep me
I keep you growing
yes.
and trying to be the best version of yourself.
Yes.
I mean, all these things.
We should have given
All
we should've-
accolades.
We didn't give J-Mo a script.
No, so I came off the cuff with that. And of course, when I misspeak, she corrects me.
So I had already had the vision. I knew exactly where everything was going. If that helps anybody
She
understand.
draws a diagram, literally with perfect circles and squares.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have one of those things that you?
I'm going to tell a secret. Use a dime. Well, the paper only fit a dime for each table, but you can use a quarter if you have more.
The
more
fact that
bread.
she was using coins to measure perfect circles, that's
I used to use coins to calibrate stuff. But you see, we were different.
So at the
So it's coins to win more coins at the casino.
So at the time, I didn't know anybody was coming in to try to, configure the place. I thought they were just coming to help.
Be the labor, right? You didn't want our ideas. You just wanted us to physically be the labor.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's it.
Be directed.
That's right. And he knew that.
No.
But I think whenever she was giving suggestions, I think he got confused. And he
I got
thought,
hung up. Control, Alt, Delete. I didn't know what to do. Reset.
so my dad was standing there on point, ready to go. Whatever my baby says is what you want me to do.
Yep.
So anyway, needless to say, kind of ended up, I don't want to say go off. That's a little much.
Oh, it's not much.
No.
That's not too
That's
much.
what happened.
That's pretty accurate, actually.
Yeah, that's kind of what we experienced.
Yeah, it's accurate. Go ahead. Accurate definition.
And so needless to say, he turned around, climbed back up the ladder with my dad. She walked over there and decided, what was I going to do there?
I didn't ask. I just went blue balloons.
Which,
I didn't pop any that year either, I don't think. I was scared.
Oh, yeah. She gets mad at that,
Oh,
too.
shit. I popped the balloon.
I popped it one.
And I got rehired the next 2 years.
We did those things together for 3 out of the 4 years.
Y'all have bathroom breaks? I got to pee like a pregnant woman.
You're going to have to wait. Back to the.
We gotta find a signal. You could just say that without saying that.
See?
So anyway, I don't know how
I
we
get
even got it right.
reprimanded when we get off there. Jeremy? Really? What I told you before we even start. And there you go. Say anything else. I told you not to say it, but
You could always tell the story about whenever you decided to hang on the little rings and do the month thing.
yeah. Miss Violet.
Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah. Miss Violet didn't like, she kept telling me to go in, so I was swinging. I was acting like an 8. I not referred to her as an 8.
Which is not nice.
Then
You called your babysitter an 8?
but then she put me on the side of the deep freezer on my knees. She was mean and strict on me because of everything I did. It was a cause and effect work.
Wait, hold on. Is he saying that he brought this on? Is he taking accountability?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Listen,
Everybody write it down. Press record.
I was there. Some of the stuff is, listen, ADD and ADHD is not what it is today. There might have been some of that there, but he also was a boy. He was Hunter. Hunter never got kicked out of daycare, but I remember that.
So you did. You got.
But I remember
Daycare, catechism.
But no, well, catechism.
And my nanny was my instructor.
But
Go sit outside. On your hands.
I remember Hunter, like, hey, y'all have, like, what do y'all want to do with him this summer? Just because he was active. You couldn't keep Hunter in 4 walls all day for 5 days a week, during the summer. He just was active, So back in the day, it was more. It was like you were a bad kid. You were a problem child. You were all these things. Looking back now, he was just very hyperactive, but it's not like, it wasn't as bad. If he lived in today's age, I don't think he would have got as much grief as he got back in the day when there wasn't enough information out. That's what I feel. Now, that is a true story. He got kicked out of catechism.
By his own godmother.
We didn't even start. We had prayer. We all stood up. We said prayer. And then he would turn around. He said, hey, Nay. And Jeremy, outside. and he would go sit outside of the classroom.
On his hands.
On my
You know.
damn hands.
That's probably what's wrong with your pinky today.
No, that's
Maybe you could get some.
my boy Daryl.
Anyway,
Anything you want to talk about? Anything you
No.
want to say? Anything you want to that we didn't think of?
No, I'm good.
Because this was just a lighthearted me, Jeremy Meaux kind of episode is what I think the plan was.
yeah.
Good.
So if
I wore my Jeremy Meaux shirt. It's the Jeremy Meaux episode.
We shared laughs, stories.
will you come back?
So to our house. I'm sorry.
Will you come back to the podcast? Would you
yes.
be willing to come back for another episode?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys
All
for
right.
tuning in.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Jeremy, for coming and recording with us.
Anytime.
If you have any questions for Jeremy, please email. What's the email, Kristen?
Well, wannnatalkpod@gmail.com.
And y'all continue listening to Car Talk. And do you want to tell them that we're going to start doing hot take roulette?
It's coming, guys. Hot take roulette. We literally put some random questions in a bucket. We draw out and we tell y'all what we think about anything and everything going on in the world. And listen, y'all, I got some hot takes.
It's random questions. We will kind of throw some in there, but some of them I don't even understand what they mean. I have to ask.
Those are my favorite.
She likes those. I don't even know what they mean. But anyway, so it's just so if y'all have any that y'all want us to put in the
Hot
pod,
take
yeah.
roulette. Yeah, please send them to us. Email them.
Until then, thank y'all. We will see y'all soon.
Bye.
And that's a wrap on today's episode. Thanks for hanging out with us. And don't forget, we want you in on the conversation too.
Hit subscribe and never miss an episode. Follow us on social media where we've got more to share. Find links in the show notes. If you have questions or topics you want to hear us talk about on the podcast, email those to wellwannatalkpod@gmail.com.
Until next time, thanks for listening. Let's keep pretending we've got life figured out.